Hey, welcome to the Studying Brew episode 850. Oh my goodness. We're almost hitting that 900 mark. I can't wait. 900 episodes. Woo. I don't even know what I'm going to do for 1,000. I just start over like, what do I say? 1001, 1002? That seems like a lot. Isn't it like 1 aught? Was that something like that you're supposed to say? I don't know. Did I do like 1K and one? We got to come up with a cool way to say it because we're almost there. 1,000 will be this year.
It will be this year.
So we'll hit over 1,000 this year. That's crazy. But you know what? This might be your first time. You might not have caught all 850 episodes, but we're glad that you're here for this one because tonight we're going to have Monday Kona Catchphrase.
That's right.
And guess what, guys? We're in Southern California and we're not on a canoe. So that's good. Because let me tell you, the water is rising. So, but I am glad that we are safe and we're able to be here in this warm house. And we're just certainly blessed to have all of you on this fine evening. By the way, my name is Andy. I'm the guy that answers all the text messages, phone calls. And if it was flooding, I'd be the one making the boat outside. But you're not here for my carpentry skills or my boat making. No, you're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, Series 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know. So that way you too can get a pass notice. And boy, do we have some pass notices. Oh my goodness. What a great night to be on. We are so happy to tell you guys that we are starting the Kona Academy tomorrow. We've had a lot of good, we had a lot of great feedback about it. It is our guided program. If you've always wanted to start with us on day one and have Brandy just walk you through it day by day, and she does it with you, by the hand as much as we can do that through Zoom. We do it.
Virtual hands.
Virtual, a drier one because it would be wet and traffic and there's snowing. But anyways, we were able to reach out and help you guys all get there. And it's a whole program. You can check it out. We started really today, but tomorrow content starts. So if you just signed up, or you just got on board, or you're thinking about it, now's the time. Get on there because Brandy is going to start from day one, going over it. We got people on the 21-day plan doing an independent style. We still have that too. And it's a whole thing. But we can't wait to get to you. We had a great weekend.
Yes, we did.
We watched the Pro Bowl. Not really.
It was on in like the background and we caught like the last hour of the events.
It was a lot of supply getting and battening down the hatches and getting ready for my road to go down my driveway. So I had a lot of work to do for flooding. So that's what we did. We pretended like we were trying to battle mudslides. But we're faring pretty good so far. But anyways, that's our weekend. But I know other people had a great weekend, closing out the month, starting the month, and ready to knock this thing out. And like I said, as soon as Brandy gets there, she'll share the screen. And if you want to join up, go ahead and scan the QR code, hit the links in the chat, get onto that members only area. And you too can join in tomorrow. I'll put out another email in the morning and where you can get that special Zoom link for that academy for tomorrow. We got a brand new study guide. Someone just hit me up on Instagram. They asked me, is that a new study guide? I said, sure is. They said newer than 2019. I said, sure is, like January of 2024.
Only 5 weeks old.
Yeah. I don't know how much older we can get.
Right.
Or newer we could get. But I'm going to say this. It is awesome, guys. I'm saying the SIE study guide is pretty dang good because not just because we made it, but I'm going to tell you this right now. It's interactive. It's got video explanations if you're a member. It's got some great tables, charts. It's got some places for you to zero in on. It's got an amazing index. And guess what? It's our very own. We don't copy anybody. We don't use anybody else's study material. We follow the FINRA guidelines. We have ones for the SIE, the 6 and the 63. 6 and 63 are not as developed, but you know what? They get the job done. And I'll say this, guys. Look, we don't update just to make money. We update it when it's of value. And that's why we haven't updated anything since 2019. Because one, we wanted to make sure there was information that wasn't in that other one. And we wanted to make sure that when we did, it would be of value and have a lot more to offer.
There are 3 new things being tested this year. One thing's not going to be tested until May. All of that stuff's already in the new study guide.
And some of the stuff that was tested or then was in the old study guide, they have rearranged it. Like, there's a new way of like figuring out liquidation, I think, or something like that. So there's like a couple changes, some big, subtle changes and some big changes. So we definitely needed to make that happen. And as we go into the next quarter, you never know when FINRA will decide to change it up on the exam, but we're way ahead of it. And so we want to make sure that you guys are too. So check it out. We also got what do I want to say? A Kona community, our Discord. Go post questions over there. Get help. Brandy has been busy over there. If she hasn't gotten to your questions yet, it's because she literally hasn't gotten to it. There's a lot of people over there. And speaking of Discord and all that, we would not have that Discord as polished as it would be. I got it out there. I have a rough idea on it. Look, I'm in my 40s. And I didn't come up with no when we gamed when we were kids, like we would play video games, it was in the safety of my home and no one cared outside of it. Like nobody streamed it, nobody watched me play it on YouTube, nobody watched me do 500 times try to do a jump on Mario Brothers. Nobody cared. So Discord came along and that's new, and I just figured it out and I was like, this is a great platform to do exactly what we want to do. It's not made for this, but who cares? Next thing you know, I know other people are doing that now.
Mhm.
So it's pretty awesome. But speaking of all of this, and there's a point to this, Jamie comes along. She's a student of ours, and she came over and she's like, you know what? I am familiar with this, and I love this stuff, and I'm on it with other interests that I do. Can I please polish this up? And I said,
Fix it.
and I handed over the polishing rag and the polish and said, please do. And she got it all nice and shiny and sparkly and made it look like I know what I'm doing. And without her, it wouldn't be as polished as it is. And Jamie has been going through a spell because her dad, and I remember, and I did ask you guys to do some prayers because her dad was going into surgery. And just an update, I'll just say this: Dad is doing better and he is on the mend, and it looks like he's stable. So that's about all I'm going to say and all I can give out. But I'm just going to say, keep praying. He's not home yet, so as long as those prayers keep coming in, I am a believer in power of prayer. And just drop Jamie a line. You know how it is. If you got a parent who's fallen ill, it's tough. So if you could please let her know, and let her know that you're all thinking of her, that'd be great. So yes, prayers for Jamie and her family for sure. All right, that's that. Because I know there's a lot of people that actually texted me and asked me today, and I have to be careful. I like to be very careful. Look, guys, when you tell me stuff that's personal, I really, really, really make sure that I don't, you know, I don't spill anything that shouldn't be spilled, right? I want to make sure everybody's cool with what I'm saying. So, bear with me, but when I don't answer directly, because I got to make sure. But yes, so prayers and thank you all for being there for family. I always call this the Kona family. It really is. We all have been for each other and been with each other through some tough times and been on here. Even our own sorrows and paining. Look, guys, you're not getting just content. You're getting a family. You're getting people that really want to support you and help you and listen to you and want to guide you. Because look, sometimes it's not just the content. It's a lot of things. And we don't talk about it a lot because it's personal to Brandy. But let me tell you, when she was getting her Series 7, she didn't get to study a lot. She lost her dad during that time, right before testing. And she had to go through that.
Mm.
Guys, we know exactly what's going on. And if you've been on here long enough, I lost my own son in this last few years. Guys, we know what it's like. We're not robots. We're all human. But I do believe if you have a great, and I know we do here, if you have a great support system and you have prayers and you got love in your heart for everybody, look, God has a way of just putting you in his arms and saying, you know what, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right. And I know really reality, I mean, like in all reality, we are facing a storm outside, but you know what I'm talking about. In our lives, we have storms. We have storms. And you might be going through a personal storm right now. It might not be going all roses for you. It might not be all sunshine for you. But I'm telling you guys, there's always a bright side to those clouds. There's always a silver lining, even if you can't see it and you don't see how. there's always something on the other side of it. And we just got to keep pushing forward, and we just got to be there for each other, and you just got to keep doing good even when you feel like everything's going bad. Just keep that positive mental attitude. As I always say, PMA. It goes a long way, and a lot of times that's all you needed to pass. That's all you needed. It's all you need to succeed. Positive mental attitude will attract positive things in your life. If you ask for negativity, if you keep it negative, that's all you're going to get, because that's what you asked. So be careful for what you ask for. Be careful what you focus on, and just stay positive and be there for each other. Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. On to the fun and brighter stuff. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
We got a reminder for tomorrow. We got that reminder for the SIE, the 6 and 63 Kona Academy starts tomorrow. Make sure to check your email boxes. You got all that stuff happening, and we're going after it right from the get. Right?
That's right.
Brandy's gonna be ready to roll.
I am.
All right. And then I don't know what you got next. Okay. If you haven't been following us on Instagram, I wish you would. I tell you what, because when they give me a picture and they let me know, sometimes their mom lets me know, and you'll know what I mean by in a minute. If they let me know and they give me and they let me know, guess what, guys? I add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame, and I just did that because we got a passer. Yes, we do. We got a passer. We don't have just one. We don't have just two. We don't have just three. We got 4 passers this weekend. It was a passer palooza. That's like is that a thing?
Sure.
Sure it is now. I want to say congratulations to listen, not only do I want to say congratulations to the people who passed, but I want to say congratulations to the people who may have attempted this weekend and didn't get exactly the result they wanted. Congratulations to you too. A lot of people don't even attempt, they don't even try. And I think it's worthy of congratulations for even getting out there, putting all that work in and going and getting that pass notice. We had somebody who fell a little short and literally had so much positivity going on, walking out with a smile. They literally thought that person passed. And she was like, no, I didn't pass this time. And they're like, what? But you're so happy. She's like, yeah, I'll get it next time. That's what I'm talking about. It just happens that way. Look, guys, you got to keep that positive mental attitude. When you trying, you're winning. That's all I'm saying. So, but on to the people who passed. First up, we got Brandy? Michael Robles. Congratulations, Michael. This is a son of one of our students. His mom passed her SIE, her 6, her 63, and her series 26. And she's like, son, let me show you the Kona way. And literally taught her son how to take tests, and it paid off. Literally learned how to do this thing and knock it out. Congratulations on passing the SIE. What did Michael have to say? Well, actually, what did his mom say that Michael had to say? That's really what happened. Wendy is so proud, and we were so proud to help as well.
It's so awesome to have family that comes on and like gets these licenses together with us.
I'm like, pass notices are generational now. I had my note. Where is it at? Hold on, guys. I'm
hidden behind your window.
I know. I don't know why it does that. All right, here we go. Michael Robles. So this is real simple. The techniques that help them a lot in quizzing and drilling, guys, is just doing the techniques, quizzing, drilling, and completely exhausted the Q bank. Completely exhausted the Q bank. His mom learned with us as long, as we always tell everybody, don't take those practice exams from FINRA. Don't do those masteries. She had him just work the dang Q bank. Like you're not done with 3,000 questions yet. Then you need to get it again. Literally worked all of the Q bank and just focused on the techniques. And that's the pass right there. Got it done. Congratulations on that SIE, going for that Series 6. And we can't wait to see this young man take that next step. Look at that, building a family business. The next passer we have is Ning. Congratulations on passing the Series 6. Yes, she is always on. Ning is always on here. She did tell me a lot of stuff about what helped her pass and a lot of congratulations. I'm gonna go ahead and read it, but Ning is on, but she said she'll talk tomorrow. Here we go. Ning said, Series 6. Praise the Lord. Series 6 is done. I'm thankful and grateful to my coach Brandy and the best motivator, Andy. Thank you for helping for helping me get through this exam. Loaded with the skills, techniques, and PMA I needed to pass. Reading answers first is a game changer. Knowing what choices you have in the answers and then associating them saved time and narrowing down what to look for in the question. It helped me so much looking for keywords, ohms, the real for reals. I love you, Kona. We made answering suitability questions easier. Just match and no thinking. Next stop, Series 63. Woo woo. So she said she'll talk tomorrow. You know, so we'll do that. So I don't want to steal all the thunder from her, but congratulations, Ning, passing that Series 6. And that is a KonaButterflyz Academy passer. So passed using the Kona Butterfly way. And then just before we got on here, which was a little bit of a slight delay, we did get another passer. I don't know if she's ready to talk tonight. I'm looking at you. You know who you are. You sent your pass notice at 9:30 p.m. Your first name starts with an M. Your last name is with a W. Do you want to speak tonight or do you want to go tomorrow? Just say yes tonight with your head up and down or no tonight. Okay. All right. No? Okay. Well, would you yes? I don't know. She can't. You have to text it to me. Okay. Yes, she wants to. Okay, cool. All right. Congratulations. And tomorrow I'll run your graphic because I didn't have time before we got on here. But congratulations to Michelle Whipple. She passed the SIE Kona Academy. Passed that thing. I have no information on this other than I got a pass notice picture right before we got on here. Brandy's like, hey, we got a passer. I was like, what? And yeah, so congratulations, Michelle, on passing this. I'm gonna go ahead and ask you to unmute yourself. Tell all the fine people on here how you got this thing done, and congratulations. We can't hear you. I don't know why we can't hear you. No audio. Is your microphone connected? No, that doesn't matter.
No.
She should come through. Just kidding. No, she should come through. He's unmuted. Please hold as we get a person to as she works through these technical problems. No idea, huh? Well, we can do this tomorrow. We can do it tomorrow. We let you work out your audio problem, and then we'll do it tomorrow.
Definitely.
And we'll have the graphic and everything. But congratulations! Yes, we're so excited. I will say this about Michelle real quick, and I'll go more into it tomorrow. But I'll say this: she was consistent and she was always on.
Yeah.
And she did everything we said.
Yep.
I mean, that's the keys that I saw. She's like, I'll be coachable. I'll do my homework. I'll do what I'm told, and I'll ask questions. And that's exactly to sum it up.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Michelle that also suggested the page numbers, like for the study guide for the Kona Academy.
Yeah, she liked to work ahead. Yes. So congratulations on getting this done, and we'll hear more about it tomorrow, hopefully. Yes. All right. You ready?
Yeah. I was born ready.
All right, here we go. We're going to do the Kona catchphrase. Congratulations to all our passers. We had another passer, but wants to remain anonymous. Congratulations on passing your SIE and getting that done. Kona Academy, I believe, too, but I'm not sure. I have to ask. All right. So tonight, by the way, because I know Brandy's got a lot of questions coming in. I don't know what's going on, but I'll say this. If you guys have questions and you want to really ask us a lot of stuff, this is the awesomeness of staying on or being live with us. If you hang out after the brew, we'll let you unmute and we can talk it out too, and we'll help you out as much as we possibly can. So there you go. But I don't want to stop you from asking questions in the chat. I'm not saying that, but if it helps, we'll be on afterwards. All right. How to find keywords. Now, we heard about it from Michael. He passed that way. Ning said this helped her a lot with suitability, especially, right?
Mhm.
And so tonight we are going to play Kona Catchphrase. It is keywords in your quizzes and exams. It is connecting the dots. It is literally just looking at the essential words you need to connect to getting a pass, to getting the question right. That's it. A lot of times these questions are so convoluted. They are so smoke and mirror. They are so everywhere. It is so hard to sometimes to figure out what the heck are they even asking me. They will jumble it up, bumble it up, and you know your stuff. You know your content. You know the stuff. No doubt about it. But these questions will get you thinking like you don't. So we need to focus on the keywords. So how do we practice this? How do we do this? So it's simple. We have a little drill, a little game we play on Mondays, and it's called Kona Catchphrase. So what we're going to do is Brandy's going to put answers up on the screen because that's how we do it. Just like Ning said, looking at those answers first helps you focus on the question and what it's asking. You read it with intent. So we look at the answers. We look for keywords. We look for things that might stick out, one answer starts with the same, two answers start with exactly the same way with the same words. That could be a clue. Some of them are two answers are opposite. Two answers are similar. How about, I see something I recognize from life. Like it doesn't even have to be like from even your security studying at all. You're just like, wow, I know what that is. Oh, I know what that is. I think I can get this. And then you look in the question and you look for the keywords and you make a connection. You're going to put all these things into the chat. You're going to see, you're going to put these things into the chat. So that way you see how you line up, see if you're getting those keywords and see if you can, see if you're getting it. Mm-hmm. So let's play along. It takes you, right? All right, let's go. All right. D, interest rates across all maturities remain constant and the yield curve flattens. C, interest rates fluctuate and the yield curve steepens. B, interest rates decline. A, interest rates increase. I'm going to go ahead and say this has something to do with like inflation almost, huh? Maybe? No.
I don't know. No, it has interest rates.
Interest rates?
Because it says interest rates.
Debt?
No, I'm just going to go with keep it simple.
Okay.
Just keep
See,
it to the
look
words.
at Brandy's telling me now. She's like, listen, you're not keeping it peanut butter and jelly.
No, just I said, look at I'm gonna remind you guys. No content to answer these questions.
All right. Thank you for familiarizing.
Gotcha.
Look for those keywords.
C and D have an and. C and D are opposite. Oh yeah, because fluctuate.
Good job, Tim. Not only does he dress snappy, but he knows his stuff.
So I'm gonna say probably A or B, or C or D, right?
Yeah. If the yield curve has a negative slope, what happens to interest rates as the length of time to maturity increases?
All right. So in the chat they said negative. So where's your match?
Oh no, Brandy!
Where's your match? That's right, guys.
Decline, negative, decline. Is it declining? Isn't that negative? But I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what slope is. I don't know. Stop thinking. Stop thinking. It's that easy. It's that easy if you let it. Mm-hmm. It's really that easy if you let it. Guys, see, that's what we're talking about. You don't need to concern yourself with all that other stuff. D, buy stop order. C, buy limit order. B, stop limit order. A, buy market order. Oh my gosh, people are going nuts about this, right? Buy. How's the rest of the song go?
That's pretty much it.
Oh. What is that song? Is it Backstreet Boys? Or is it NSYNC? I don't know.
Didn't even know.
No, I have no clue.
Same day. Well, let's do this. Let's do this.
Market.
I'm going to take what Tim said about same day, about market orders, and I'm going to say I'm at the market. Like I'm at the supermarket. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. B and D say stop. That's true. Take it out of securities. What does stop sound like?
Stop.
Right?
Stop buying it.
Don't
buy that. Don't stop buying. Don't do it. And there's a limit to how much you can buy.
Andy said it. There's a limit.
One's buying on the limit. You can buy as many bananas as you want, except only if you go and buy 3. You're only allowed to buy 3. That's the limit.
I don't know what I want to say here. Limit. Better. I'm trying to think. You're just putting a limit on what you want to buy at, right? You're limiting what you want to buy at. Okay. So do you guys see what we just did there? Took it out of securities content. And we just looked at market. I'm at the market. Stop means don't do. Limit means I'm limiting. Right?
An investor wants to take advantage of a declining stock price by purchasing the shares if they fall to a specified price or lower. Which type of order should the investor enter? Yep, that's the key word, price over lower.
Price or lower. So where's your match?
That's all you need to know. What matches up?
Guys, it's on there. There you go. Right?
I was getting worried. Are we not seeing that's a limit?
It's not a don't do limit. It's just a limit. Do you guys see that? Price or lower, limit. I could even have said specified.
There was nothing in there that said stop.
Specified blank or lower is limiting. Does that make sense? A specified price or lower is limiting.
It's almost like saying you can get that Louis Vuitton bag if the price is lower than $100.
Limiting. See? A lot of us, again, guys, I said this in our sessions today, and I'm going to say it for you guys. A lot of us underestimate the power of our common sense. We know what these words mean out of securities, but we feel like because we're studying securities that it has a whole different meaning.
Yeah.
There's not, guys, there's not a different meaning to these words. They have basis in the real, like in real life. Does that make sense? And that is what Mondays are all about. Mondays are all about showing you guys to use your real world knowledge of these words.
Sometimes, if you ever seen a kid who gets like a brand new anything and they seem to want to use it just about everything, even when it doesn't have a purpose there. They're just going to use that new toy, that new thing, whatever it is. And you're like, why are you using that? And they're like, because I just got it. You guys are almost the same way with this content and what you're learning. It's like you almost force the use of the content, even if it doesn't need it.
I did it too, guys.
You got to just be like, you know what? It doesn't call for it. I don't need to. A newly retired investor whose annual income last year was $200,000, a young aggressive investor with a net worth of $500,000 and an annual income of $150,000, a middle-aged couple who are both physicians with a joint annual income of $400K, a couple that just won the lottery whose annual income this year was $500,000 and whose net worth is $550,000.
So look, this question, you kind of need to know securities content to answer which is which.
You said no.
But that's not the point of this particular question. So I don't care the question. I want to show you guys what some of these words mean so you guys can get to what Eric put in there. Accredited, probably not institutional at this level. But I want to show you guys some huge hints because we're used to seeing, well, you have to be, it's $1 million of net worth, or you have to have had income at 200,000 the last 2 years and expected, right? That's what I want to say. That's the definitions, right? But I want to show you guys this one. We're going to take a little off script. Newly retired means.
So you're not letting them guess.
Not this one, because I wanted to show you guys this, right?
Oh, we're no longer playing Kona Catchphrase.
And actually, John, that's not.
That is not old, bro. That is not old.
You're right, but that means no new income.
That could, okay, this is what I'm going to say. That is a trick answer there because you have to really look at this because look, what if I retired at age 30? You can retire at 30.
Yes, you can, sir.
Because you retired doesn't mean that you're old.
Right.
Don't fall for a trap.
And then C, we got that young aggressive. He's got a net worth of 500. He's got an annual income of 150. Both of these counts, these are really low. Okay. I know, sounds high, but now I have this middle-aged couple.
By the way, B and C are the only two that have age in it.
That is true. So I have a middle-aged couple, and they're physicians, and they have an annual income of 400. What I wanted to
Earned
show
income.
Yeah, what I wanted to show you guys, though, is because they're middle-aged, this right here, they've probably been making for over 2 years
Hmm.
because they're middle-aged and they're doctors, which means they didn't just get out of residency yesterday. Does that make sense? And then the last one, guys, it's a couple that just won the lottery. Their income this year was 500, but their net worth is only 500. Guys, if you just won the lottery, 550. Guys, if you just won the lottery, do you think you're going to be working again?
For 500, yeah, you'll be working again.
Right? So these numbers are really low too. Does that make sense?
Especially if you live in California.
So actually, guys, the answer is B, but I didn't really want to go there, but the answer really is B. Those are the only ones that are accredited, but I wanted to show you guys that huge subtle hints by paying attention to the words on the screen.
Newly retired, 200,000, no new income. That's not a lot either.
Exactly.
Got it.
Okay. All right. Got it.
We didn't show the question.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I didn't want to answer the question.
Oh, am I back to playing? Oh, all right. D, whole life insurance. C, health insurance. B, universal life insurance. A, term life insurance.
I see what you did there.
American.
This is different.
They can't help it.
Okay, get out of your emotions. You guys know what I mean by your emotions. Get out of there.
Show the question, please.
Guys,
to the last one? Yeah.
The question just okay, look, I'm going to keep it really simple. Who's accredited? That's it. Out of all of those words on the screen, they're going to ask you who's accredited.
But I think that's important because you really have to see that none of that is important except for who's accredited. Look at all the stuff they throw in there.
Look at it. It's being sold to accredited investors. It's regulation D. Who can they make a recommendation to? See what I'm saying?
A bunch of who cares.
But guys, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not about the question, it's about what you guys see as your words.
That is a legit suitability.
Yeah. All right, guys. So it's in the study guide too, Sally. All right. So got you.
What was that? Oh.
Winking. All right. So again, let's keep our emotions out of these answers and go health insurance.
Three of those are life insurances, and health insurance has to do with medical of some sort, right?
Right.
Maybe, right?
Yes. Term is level. Thank you. That's what I wanted to hear. Level, and can I say basic?
Basic, yes.
Whole is complete.
Yeah.
I like that.
Your whole dang life.
And universal, or we can say permanent. That's true. And universal means flexible, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's a variable, but that's the wrong word to use.
Right. Okay.
A client wanting only financial protection for her family in the case of her premature death should buy. Well, it's not health insurance.
Where did you get that from? Why did you cross off the
premature death?
And only guys, that whole hint there, only financial protection, nothing fancy, super basic.
Glad I got that question right from you. Be like, I gotta be sharp. All right. Oh yeah. Using an affiliated broker dealer is not allowed. C, RIASs may execute transaction through affiliated broker dealers, provided they disclose the practice to clients and ensure that the clients receive the best execution possible. I'm going to say that's a registered investment advisor, but I could be wrong, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Registered investment advisors may execute transactions through affiliated broker dealers, provided they disclose the practice to the clients and do not receive additional compensation from the broker dealer. This practice is allowed, but is not required to be disclosed if the investment advisor acts in the client's best interest. And there's no interest of any kind of money compensation either.
So let's see, B and C both say may. C is bad.
C is bad. May execute transactions through affiliated broker-dealers provided they disclose the practice to clients and ensure that the clients have received the best execution possible.
Guys, C is not bad.
That's actually good.
Really good. Actually, C is the answer, guys. C is the only good thing in this.
Yeah, the other three were bad.
Guys, look it. First, it has the word disclose, and it says to ensure that the clients get the best execution possible. Best execution, that's our whole job.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Get best execution.
I don't want to call anybody out. I'm just saying, C was right.
There's a lot.
I know, yeah, I know.
Yeah, C was the right answer. Guys, you can read that long out.
Wow, keep it rated G, Brandy.
You can read that long question if you want.
Wow.
And actually, you don't even need the setup of the question to go, which of the following statements is true? Right. You weren't. I don't read for comprehension either.
Nope.
I read the fact that it said B and C were opposite.
Be honest, would you have gotten this right just based on looking at the answers and knowing that C was the most right?
Yeah, I did. I didn't even read that question.
I didn't think you did.
I didn't read the question.
D is too short and it's too, like, it means nothing.
And I know I can use an affiliated broker.
A is absurd. B is... B and C would have maybe caught me up. Like, I would have probably had to think about it. But C sounds the most right. Just not even looking at anything.
Execution possible.
And the reason why it looks the most right is just because it has nothing to do with compensation.
You disclosed it, and you got the clients the best deal.
And it's all about getting the clients the best deal. That is the best deal. That is the best question answer.
Affiliated broker dealers. So you have a relationship with the broker dealer. You bargained for the best deal for them, and you disclosed it.
That is covering your assets and looking out for the client.
That is hooking your clients up. This last one.
All right. D, acceptable provided to accept. Why can't I get this through? Acceptable provided it's disclosed on the advisor's form ADV. C, unethical according to NASA. A, violation of the Uniform Securities Act. A, and acceptable provided the agent is also registered as an investment advisor representative. It is like I don't know if it's like my mouth is not working right. That's what I want to say.
If you were going based on techniques, guys, your answer is what? Your answers are what? Could be what? A. True. I'm gonna go here. Wait a minute. Let's back this up for a second. What did we say here in this particular question? Right? We said that B and C were pretty similar. The fact that they are affiliated broker dealers, the fact that they disclosed it, and the fact that they received the best execution, right? Guys, I would literally be looking at D because it's acceptable. It's being disclosed, right? A broker-dealer and an investment advisor have offices next door to one another. The advisor directs brokerage business to the broker-dealer for execution, and in return, the broker-dealer provides the advisor with research reports that are created by its analysts. According to NASA model rules, this practice is...
Awesome.
There you go. Guys, it's acceptable. It benefits the clients. You're right next door to each other. And you disclosed it.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. This is the takeaway from tonight. This is the learning point for tonight. When it's best interest of the client, more than not, it is probably right. The other is disclosed. Disclosed and best interest wins the day.
How do you guys spell shenanigans?
No shenanigans. I don't know. It's something you
Jacoby,
do when you're drunk.
Jacoby, you missed the point of the exercise today if you said you've never heard of ADV before. You missed the point of the exercise. Look at what we said here. No content to answer these questions.
Look, if you never heard of it, it probably is something you need to know that you don't need to know.
Right? Disclose, cover your butt. Best thing, Ning. Disclose, cover your butt. Always in the best interest of your client. And there's no shenanigans.
I'm going to tell you guys this right now. On any of these exams, it doesn't matter which one, they are going to use words that are not in your Q banks. They're not going to be familiar because they're not in your studying content. Because you know why? They're words used to throw you off the hunt. If you were a hound dog and you were hunting down the fox, right?
Mm-hmm.
That fox is going to do everything it can to lose the scent. It is going to throw you off as best they can. You got to be able to get through that and realize that you're just being tricked by the fox. You need to stay focused and keep tracking it.
Stay vigilant.
Don't be fooled. Of course they threw you off with those words. Of course you think you don't know what it is because that word is ADV and you need to like go, oh my gosh, I don't know if I studied. Guys, that was the whole point. That's the whole point. That's why they do it. So just stay the course, stay focused. You got this. Don't lose sight of just the obvious. If it sounds right, if it looks right, and if it's definitely right for the customer, 9 times out of 10, that's probably it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Keep it simple. So tonight, as you go through your quizzes, look for those keywords. Keep it simple. Keep it peanut butter and jelly. Don't keep it peanut butter and honey. It is that easy. Tiger stripes are usually on a tiger. That's why they're tiger stripes. I know, it's crazy, but yet we miss those. That's all. All right, we got the Kona Academy starting tomorrow. We've got the Studying Brew popping tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Test taking techniques. We'll see you guys then. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. And keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you guys so much for being on. We super appreciate you guys. Practice the Kona catchphrase in your quizzes. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.